Hello, friends. This is Thaddeus, and today we are going for Kyber. Maybe I'm actually not, to be honest. Today we are streaming our most recent attempt. Like, this is the final battle in season 7, right? The last 3 battles we're going live, and I'm really excited about this. Super stoked. This is where I'm at. I'm fairly confident. So I'm in Erodium right now. I'm fairly confident that I'm not going to get Kyber, right? I just don't think the numbers are there. But as you guys know, I don't care about that. I mean, I do. I want to get Kyber. Don't get me wrong. But I think I botched it in the last time, and it's just not super important to me. It's really not. Today I'm going up against Loki, Trickster God. Very excited about that. So I'm expecting some trickery and deceit, right? Trickery and deceit. That's the motto that I share with my wife for marriage. We're always going after each other. Trickery and deceit. Just kidding. But it's a fun phrase, fun saying. Today, Loki has actually gone ahead and done his battles, or her battles. Not entirely sure. Or its battles. We don't know. This could be an AI that we're facing off against. I don't know. But this is how he performed. Let us take a brief look at this. He struggled against my Night Sisters, which not great news for me. So I've got 2 extra battles, a 3rd extra battle, 4th extra battle that I can kind of toy around with. So that was my front line. Bottom front line. He actually did really well without any problem. So back here we jump over, and so he struggled. So I have, 4, 5, 6 battles that I can flop and still potentially tie him. Tie my opponent. I don't think he struggled against my ships. No, he did not. I mean, granted, it's not input, ships to really be struggled against. But let's jump over and check his roster. And what I'm seeing personally is someone who's evenly matched. So he has a very solid Revan, very solid Malik. So his Sith Empire is tops. It's 7s, right? Or whatever you'd want to call it. He's got a lot of these meta characters really well built up. He does have Skywalker General. He's got gas. Always a running joke with me. I've got gas too. Who doesn't have gas? Especially when you're drinking delicious, delicious carbonated, caffeinated beverages. It's just wonderful. But like you see a lot of these, he's got some fairly decent relics, but they're sporadic pretty quickly. So I don't know. I think that I'm going to be evenly matched here. I really do. And the fact that he didn't do super great on offense, it bodes well in my favor. So here's our front line. Old Republic. We've got Padme, and then I don't know what that was. And then we've got the Bugs. That's our bottom team. Up here we've got our Scion. Our Sith Empire, Night Sisters, Bounty Hunters, and First Order. Now, as is my favorite thing to do, as I am want to do, I always start with this. That Bounty Hunter team is something that I know I can defeat. The problem with it for me is I always underestimate it. I do. 100% of the time, I underestimate that Bounty Hunter team. So I say 100%, 95%. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump and I'm going to put the 3 that I know can defeat it. Right? This is the 3 that I know I can do it. As long as I play smart, right? I can do it. Now, on a side note, for those of you who are watching, I'm trying something a little different. I'm putting some music here. And it's not your typical, like, whatever style music. If it's super weird, let me know. I usually just sing to my audience. So, you know. But if this, like, weird piano music is, like, too weird, right? It's, like, super new agey and odd. I don't know. If it's weird, let me know. Because I'm already thinking, like, what am I listening to? Right? I'd much rather listen to, like, the trance, EDM style music. But, you know, it's fun. Actually, I'd prefer to listen to country music. I am a country fan. It's just how I roll, guys. I mean, I like all music. Don't get me wrong. Country, emo, rock, 90s. Oh my gosh. My wife and I last night, we were coming back from dinner, and we were jamming out to like this weird 90s playlist that she's got. And what was it? It was I think Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. I'm like, no, it was Live. Throwing Copper, Lightning Crashes. Great song. I mean, just absolutely a great song. And we were like belting it out at the top of our lungs, because how can you sing that song without just like screaming it? I don't know. I don't. So, but as you can see, like, I've done this before with Bounty Hunter team. And one of the things, I've done it with just Jedi Training Ray and BB-8. But the one thing that I always screw up, the one thing that I always like, just bugs me is I always underestimate it. And I underestimate it usually when my opponent has a relic on Bosk. If my opponent has a relic on Bosk, I struggle with it 9 times out of 10. It is just really challenging. And it's just a matter of like numbers. It becomes more of an RNGesus style battle than I can actually do this style battle. And so that's one of the things that I've tried to step up. It's like, hey, it's better to overkill than underkill, in my opinion, right? Especially because my opponent has lost so many battles, I have some leeway to kind of play around with this, and so I'm excited by that. Let's go these guys. I'm gonna use my Sith team. This is another one you don't want to underestimate. You guys know. You guys know. How are you guys faring in this round? So far, I'm killing it. Just killing it. I jinxed myself, I'm sure, but anyways, I hope everyone's doing well on this Wednesday? No, Thursday. It's a Thursday, right? And if you're going for gas, good luck. Good luck. I have some tips on how to get gas. Yeah, fart jokes. Always worthwhile. Always worthwhile. But yeah, so good times, great oldies. Right? Boom, shakalaka. Now, I probably could have used a different team. To be honest, I probably could have used your Phoenix held the line? That's awesome. That's so cool. So the Phoenix, I'm kind of thinking that we'll see. I don't know if we'll see a full rework of the Phoenix, but I'm thinking that we're going to get more Phoenix. Especially now that the rumors that there's a new live action Star Wars focusing heavily on the Phoenix Squad. Tight. Very stoked to hear that. So, All right. I'm gonna take a chance here. So with my Old Republic, this is one that I know I can beat. But let's see. I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm going. So this is one that it's, again, oh, what was the one? I did one the other day with this team where I went against a team with the Vader team, and it was, oh, he doesn't even have what's her face. Oh, yeah, I'm no longer worried about this. I should be fine. But I went against the Vader team, or I went against a team with my Vader team, and just killed it. And what was funny about it, and I want to have to go back and look at the footage. It was one of my last GACs. The team that I went against was like a a relic team. And like I went through and I just killed it with this team. Didn't lose anybody if I remember correctly. And it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. And I'll have to go back and look at it though, but to figure out which one it was. But effing loved it. I do want to put together my own like 3v3, ones that I've had a great amount of success with against who I've had success with. I think that would be beneficial to people. But, you know. And Alexander, good luck on that inside shot at Kyber. I honestly think I'm just too far away point-wise. But, you know, we'll see. Whoopaka! Love that. Love that, love that. Now, we haven't seen anything from, while I'm doing this, I mean, because I'm kind of on autopilot here. We haven't seen anything as far as, like, the new road ahead. You know, a lot of people are saying, you know, Empire, we're going to get a lot of Empire. And I think that's very accurate. Empire, First Order. On a side note, with that, booyah, Grandma! What? I got him on a Wampa! I freaking love it. A Wampa? Tauntaun. That's not a Wampa. Although, how cool would it be to see Luke riding a Wampa? Right? So it was my birthday just the other day. And my wife, she bought me the Armorer, right? And you guys know, if you've seen my crew or my live streams or anything really that I do, I collect the Funko dolls. My wife bought me the Armorer, but I have the Armorer, and I was like, well, I'll take it to my classroom and I'll put it up for my kids. But then my daughter's like, oh, I want it. And I was like, oh, well, crap. I mean, sure, you can have it. And I looked at my wife and I was like, well, I can give it to her and then maybe go buy some different ones. And she's like, yeah, sure. I was like, what? And so happy birthday, Alexander. Mine was the second. So I took my kids today and we went Funko shopping at Walmart, you know, and they have the 40th anniversary dolls, and so I got the Tauntaun with Luke. Super excited. I wanted Luke with Baby Yoda with Yoda on his back, but they were just out, and so that's disappointing. Okay, here is my first official challenge. So I've got Padme. I've got all these guys. So you've got, let's see, attacking out of turn is going to give them a bonus. We need, I don't know, like a stun. It's Palp Thrawn. All right. I'll give that a shot. And I do have Papa Palps. Do I just use Palp Thrawn, though, Alexander? What are your thoughts? Or should I use a third? Now, my Palp is Relic 7. Thrawn is Gear 12. I think almost Gear 13. Malak 2. But what if I need Malak? See, this is the... Is there an Imperial character that I could use? See, I want to hold off with Malak because I don't know what that backline looks like. Also, I have that Sith Empire team up top, and I'm worried about it. Bastila Fallen. see, I do have Basti Fallen. I'll go with Bastila, and I'll see what I got. Okay, so let's jump into it. Let's give it a shot. This is going to be like the fastest GAC ever. So I'm thinking that I want to stun him and go after... Yep. Or fracture, not stun. Go after big freaking Yoda here. Nope. Bastila, you need to step it up, girl. Let's put some protection back on him. I love Thrawn. Now, again... Oh! Ooh, that hurts me. Let's... Oh, man. Oh, balls! Alright, well, he's down. That sucks! Well, it was a good run. But not my favorite. Let's jump up here and see what else I can do. I'm going to go with my bounty hunters on this one. Because I know they got the strength. I'm going to leave... I'm going to go with Boba. Because I know... You know, I like Boba, but like Django's got that... Or I like Django, but that separatist... connection is, in my mind, worthwhile. Like, I might need it for something later on. Let's do this. Pew, 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 pew. Got some stuns on my boys. That's no good. Here we go. This'll help. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, Payao with the Payao. All right, so we got to stop. Poor little. I was gonna say poor little. Hat guy. Oh, come on! I should have done it. There we are. I need a kill shot from Boba here. Now, on a side note, because during my live streams, I never just talk about SWGOH. It's always the greater galaxy. Do you guys think that in The Mandalorian Season 2, we will be seeing Django or Boba or Rex? Now, my thought is that we are going to be seeing Rex. Because if... Whoop, wrong guy. Don't you hate when you're not paying attention and you shoot the wrong guy with a death shot and it doesn't work? It's just infuriating. But my thought is, if they are going to be focusing on the whole... If they're doing this whole Rebels, Star Wars Rebels kind of recap or sequel series like they've talked about, the real question, I don't know if Boba was confirmed. That's the thing. I really don't. I think that it's just the character is confirmed, right? If you go over to IMDb, because IMDb is not it can be changed by people. Right? So, it does list what we know, or the majority of what we know, but I don't know if Boba was the one that was confirmed. The character, the actor is confirmed who played Boba. And so the concept is that, yeah, maybe I'm wrong, though. I'm jumping over real quick. The Mandalorian... Give it a sec. Oh, nope. All right, well, that's loading. I'll jump over here. All right, let's finish this guy. Padme. So it's Padme, and so we've got the courage. We've got the stealing ability. Oh, we've got a ton of damage that's coming out. Let us... We don't want to use anyone... Foe. Really? Don't have officer. I used officer on defense. Let's try this. Yeah, so I'm using Fox. Foxy! Foxy Laxy! I'm coming for you! I probably should have used that against... What's his face? This fool. Chickow! Oh, that didn't work. Chickow! The Manda. Yeah, I was like, why? Okay, there we are. Bah! Chicka chicka. Woo-hoo! Oh, Foxy Loxy, what up? Good call on this one. That's now. I will say, I have heard. I haven't actually seen the new. What do you call it? The new. How the new kit's gonna play out for General or Grand Legend, Galactic Legend, Kylo. I'm a little disappointed. Because I'm going after him clearly, and I want a Kylo to be bomb diggity. All right, that worked. Sweet. Thank you. So first order against that team, foe to future. Good to know. All right, let's see what his back line. Let's see what his backside looks like. Woohoo! Phrasing. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. All right, the Mandalorian. The client. Oh no, it's in Moff Gideon. So this is all Season 1. Let's go jump over to full cast. Alright, so down here. Okay. This is where I feel like I might be able to... Oh, freaking balls. This is where I might be able to pick up some... Alright, so Boba Fett was confirmed. I'm still thinking that this is a red herring. I am. I think it might be something that's like, he's here, and it makes the most sense. Timothy Oliphant, I really want him to be the Boba Fett. I forget his name, but the guy that shows up, he's on, what's it called? The planet. Not the planet. He's on Tatooine. He takes Boba Fett's armor. I don't know. He's a really cool guy. But that's what I'm hoping. That's where I'm hoping that goes. So, all right. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and go... Oh, do I want to do Wampa? Or... Let's jump up here real quick. And say... These guys, I'm going to pull up my scoundrels. Now, I'm actually... So, I had recently... Oh, how many? I had like 6 Zetas. And I, like... Nothing to do with them. You think? Clean top? Who do I got? Okay. Probably a smart move. Let us do... That's true. I'm going to take these guys, and I'm actually going to use Rebels. Where are you, Wookie? Wookie, where's my cookie? Yeah, I think the whole Tamara Morrison is a red herring. Totally think it's a red herring. Let's see. Let's go after him just real quick. Boom, chicka-la. Let's kill this fool. Oh! What's up, Kylo? Bring it, sucker. Uh-oh. Don't try to kill my Wookiee. I'm not having it. I will not have it. Take that off. Bow, chicka wow, chicka wow, chicka wow. Alright, that's a little disconcerting. Only hit him with the big hits. I'll do what I can. So maybe this was the wrong team. That'll suck. Yeah. Exactly. Too late now. I'll have to bring in my Ewoks and clean this up. I'm just kidding. I think my Ewoks versus this guy would just be demolished. It would be fun to watch. Hit auto. Let's give that a shot. I sit back on my scissor. I'm just kidding. It's just Dr. Pepper. give it a shot. Yeah, that was probably not the smartest move for me. But we've got him whittled down till it's just Kylo. And we still have... If I lose this one, we still have 5 more battles that I could flop before either tying or just, like, totally sucking it. So... But as this goes on, guys, what do you think? We are going up against a Relic 7 Malak and a Relic 7 Darth... What's his face? Darth Revan. So, thoughts? I do think Basti is there too. Something with high tenacity for sure. Maul, Savage, Assassin, Cleanup. My Maul's not great. Neither is my Savage or Assassin, to be that honest. I'll show you what I'm working with here in a sec. Maul and Savage are 2 that I would like to get up. They're characters that I definitely want to spend some time on. But, after this Galactic Legends Kylo, I'm definitely going to take some time off on Galactic Legends farming for a bit, because this is killing me. Now, granted, I'm going to have a pretty sweet A First Order team, but it's just not enough, you know? It's just, oh man, this hooks. Watching this is painful. Ugh. All right, let's take a look at this. We need heal immunity. All right, so these are my top 2. Sidious with Stun and Friends. I do have a Sidious. Let's take a look. Let me show you what I got in Sith teams. So I've got Sidious, Cassian, Jin, and Bistan. Interesting team. How would a Cassian... I mean, I've got some stuns there. Let's jump down to Rogue One. Dooku lead. Pow! He'll block him with his bombs. Oh. Alright. Let's jump over to Sith real quick. Boop-a-doo. I like that. Let's do it! Let's see what we got here. Shock heals blocks. So I should be doing basics? Yeah. Shock with Dooku, basics on the rest. All specials with Assassin. There you go. Look at that. You guys are the best. This is why I live stream. Because otherwise, I wouldn't stand a chance. Most of the time. Awesome, awesome. All right. Here we go. This is going to be the tough one, right? So, what's up, Pawn? Welcome, welcome. All right. So we got a Relic 7. These two. Do I outspeed him? Probably not, would be my guess. 323. No, I do not outspeed him. So my Relic, like my mods, I need to bring someone in to talk to me about mods. Maybe we'll do a live stream where it's like, hey, I suck with mods. Help a brother out. And there's a lot of you guys out there who are way better at mods than I am. So Malik's 279. Other one is 323. My Dreven is not great. Oh, I don't even have a full speed set on him. That's why. 262. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. So 262 is him. Yeah. 262 is my Dreven. I could go in with Basti. I could go in with Revan, Basti, and kind of whittle him down. I don't know. What are your thoughts? But I have a decent, I have a bunch left. So I've got Basti, Dreven. I've got C-3PO. I've got my Separatist. I've got a lot of Jedi. Bastily, JKR, and JK. All right. What are your thoughts here? Go Jedi. All right. Yeah, JK was his counter typically, but it's not enough. With the pre-taunt. I don't know. Go after him. All right, good call. I think this is going to work out. Fingers crossed. You know what they say, though. Wish in one hand. I can mark Revan next time. Ah! Balls. Yeah, F is a good word for it. No, the pain! Well, on the plus side, I probably should have done that. On the plus side, I did get rid of Sith Trooper. And let's face it, he is the hardest person to defeat. You know, but it's Mark Revan at the start can tear him down. All right, see, that makes more sense. I probably should have done that. So, who do we end it with? Sith, Separatists, Ewoks. Let's check real quick. So I am on track. I'm on track to win. What is this game? Basilisk special to speed buffs. Alright. Yes, Star Wars Galaxy of Dollars. The more money you spend, the better you play, right? It's a very fun game. I've spent more than I'm willing to tell my wife. Oh, I hope she's not watching. Dreven is your best chance with Malik. I do have Malik. Dreven, Malik, Breton. Let's see my Sith. Yeah, I know. Like, I do have HK. I've spent about 60, maybe $80 in the month of May. Spent like 20, maybe 20 each month leading up to that. But, you know, like, I love the game. I bought shards for what's-his-face. All right. I bought shards for the... Oh, freaking the Mandalorian. He was mother... Cookies! Swear words! Lots of swear words. Ha! Take that, Revan. You fickle Jedi, you. Now we see who has the better Malik. He does. Yep. He does. All right. Here we go. Malik. Who in the hell do I use against Malik? Clones. Bad timing of words. Yes. Separatists. All right. While you guys are telling me how to defeat Malik, Relic 7 Malik, I'm going to jump down here real quick. Yeah, First Order would have been good. I'm going to take out the Phoenix Squad. Because I feel like I can. Okay. Boop-a-doo. Actually, I'm going to use my Ewoks to take out the Phoenix Squad. Because I also feel like they can. Oh, wrong guy. Yeah, I struggle on 3v3. Well, I struggle with Jin and Bass Class clean up the special team. Clones will work against Malek, Sep, GG, Droidica, and other Sep droid. Okay. Papaloo, New Guinea. All right, I'll jump over to Malek after I finish with this. Inflict speed down to days. Whew. Whew. Booyah, Grandma. Death, 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 raining from above. I can't. That's my best Ewok. Now I will say, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Ewok fan. I freaking am. I used to play Star Wars. I want to say it's Galaxy's Edge, or Edge of the Empire. That's what it is, and it's the, what do you call it? The Dungeons and Dragons of Star Wars, for Star Wars. And my character was a freaking Ewok named Tico. And so now I'm going to take the story that was written for it and I'm going to actually write it into a fan fiction. I've been like telling my oldest daughter like some of the adventures that he gets into as bedtime stories. It's been a lot of fun. Jeffrey, I'm right there with you. I do wish there was more value to the game. I love this game. And I think we all, I mean, if we're playing it, we all love this game. I mean, that's where we are, right? Separatist. Did you say Droidica? You got Droidica and let me bring this up. Yeah, we love Star Wars. We do, and this is a digital Star Wars Barbie collection. My B1 is Relic 7. So good with that one. All right, and the fact that we love Star Wars, it's fun to like speculate what's coming to the game. It's fun to like talk about, what we love, what we don't. It's just a fun. It's fun, right? And we love it. That's not going to help him, is it? Nope. So I don't know. I do wish there was more value coming, or more value added. I find myself, and I think this is with everyone, once you're done with your dailies, you're done. You put the phone down. But like I keep picking it up throughout the day, thinking there's something else that I can do, and there's just not, and that sucks. Basic for healing. Thank you. And and like I want. Oh, you butthole. I want there to be more. And I will say, I am optimistic. Like this whole tool thing that they're talking about, and I don't think they're calling us tools. Like, haha, you tools are still playing. Although I think part of me thinks that's exactly what they're doing. Like this whole tool, if they can get something like this working, to where they can create, so close. Oh, why did I do that? Not the one I wanted. I think they can add that value. And the game is at a point. There you go. Take that, Malik, you Jedi-eating butt nugget. But yeah, I think that there's potential for more and more stuff to be added successfully, right? For more value, not just stuff, but more value to be added. I would love to be able to play against, jawless donkey face. I would love for just a lot of stuff to be like I would love for a monthly marquee. Just every month there's a new marquee we can expect it, or maybe every other month there's a new marquee, or every quarter there's 5 marquees, 1 for each faction. I have no idea, but there's a lot of potential for this game to move forward in the future, and I think they've scratched the surface. But if they don't get this tool right, I don't know. It could be pretty dangerous in my mind. So, all right. Let's go after murder bears. I'm going to do this for my murder bears. I'm not bringing in a third. I'm going to risk it, guys. I want to build up some extra points just in case. I mean, I probably don't have to at this point. I should, just because, let's see. Bah! I love how, my music started off as, really cool classic piano music. And now it's back to that techno stuff. You just can't get rid of it. It's all over the place. This is the algorithm. You can't escape it. Oh, pawn? Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It'll really depend. I'll just read books instead of playing. Yeah. There's a lot of great books out there. I just finished Queen's Peril. And it was interesting for sure. It wasn't, I don't know, I want to recommend it. I do. But it's one that I think it's worth binging if you have a public library that has it. Yeah, there's nothing to do in the game. And unless that changes, I think that they're going to lose a lot of longtime players. So, but yeah, look into Queen's Peril. So if you read Queen's Shadow, right, it introduced you to the whole Charlie's Angels faction that was Amidala's handmaiden squad, right? Very interesting group you've got there. But okay, so rebels. I'm gonna take these two. I feel like that's good enough. But yeah, Queen Shadow introduced you to the whole Amidala had this really weird thing going with her handmaidens. We all know that she had body doubles and that was kind of cool, but she had these body doubles were more than just body doubles. They were guards. They were they've all but added assassins to the mix, which I think is hilarious. Keira Knightley. Actually, funny thing, Keira Knightley's character is named Sabe, and if you were reading the Darth Vader comics, the new one, she survives. Sabe survives and teams up with Darth Vader. And she is furious at the rebellion. I can't remember exactly what it is. I've got to go back and it's crazy. She doesn't know that Darth Vader is Anakin. I hope that's not a spoiler to anyone. I really do. But if it is, I'm shocked that you've gotten this far in life without that being spoiled for you, right? But it's a really interesting comic, and I'm really curious to see where it goes. But yeah, so Sabe is one of the main characters in Queen Shadow, and it just kind of like Queen Shadow just expects you to know that she's one of these characters, and it's a really cool concept. It's a really cool story. But then Queen's Peril is like a flashback. It's pre-episode 1, and it's very pre-episode 1. Well, not very pre. It's like immediately before episode 1. And it goes through and I'm gonna use clones for these guys. But it's like right when Padme wins the election, right, and she becomes. No, I'm gonna do this one. Echo. I'm gonna use Echo. It's right when Padme wins the election, and it's like her building that thing. What's actually really funny is because Panaka, which is, the head of the guard, he goes through and like builds up these he goes through and hires the what do you call it, the handmaidens, right? And what's funny about that is it is very much like the building of a team, right? And I read this shortly after watching the heist episode of Rick and Morty, and it's just hilarious because it's a heist job, it's just a heist job, and it's so funny. It's Padme's Avengers Assemble, right? And like it's cool, like it's really cool. Transit. I mean, it's really cool, but it's unique. I want my daughter to read it, but the thing with Star Wars books is there's language, and not like there's vulgarity. Although in Queen's Peril they say the S word for the first time ever, right? Which is just weird. It's called Queen's Peril, and then Queen's Shadow is the one before it. Jeffrey, I'm right there with you. These packs, they're just not. Oh, Queen's Peril is the one that takes place just before episode 1. Queen's Shadow is when she becomes a senator, right? And it's her meeting. What do you call it? It's her meeting Bail Organa for the first time, kind of building the seed or fomenting the seeds of rebellion. It's really an interesting story. Yeah. And it's actually interesting the way that the book starts. It starts with her funeral, right? And I mean, that's, again, not a shock to anyone who's read or seen the movies. You know that Padme doesn't survive. I mean, again, hoping that's not a spoiler to anyone. It shouldn't be, but if it is, I'm sorry. Clones, let's see. I want to pull in. But yeah, no, but Jeffrey, I think you're right there, man. I'm like the value packs, $20. It's just not worth it in my mind. I mean, I buy them, I do, and I'm guilty of that. But it's frustrating because I don't want to. I'm gonna bring in him because I feel like I might need that. But yeah, like the packs, there's a lot of changes that Galaxy of Heroes needs to make. And even like as a spender, I know I'm not a whale by any means. I mean, I've said this many times, aggressive minnow. I don't even think that I hit dolphin status. I'm not entirely sure what dolphin status is. In the 4 years that I've played, almost 5. Holy crap, they're going to be in their 5th year here soon. Like, that's crazy to think. I've spent, and keep in mind, like, I've spent so that I can make videos, Like, I've spent so that I can make videos. And so, like, a lot of that is... let's see. But, yeah, so I could spend to make videos. And so, like, some of the money that I've spent or invested in has been investment into my channel. At least the way that I've looked into it. I've spent less than, like, $3,000, you know? And that's in 5 years. And granted, that's a lot of money. That's like nothing to scoff at. Like that's, you know, like that's a ton. But, you know, there's people for me, that's a ton. But there's people out there who spend that every quarter, you know, or they spend that within a quarter. And it's just, oh, I thought I lost. Oh, okay. That's a victory. Whew, it was a close one. Right? Are my numbers right? I'm over him by... Okay. Oh, I got scared there for a second. I got a little freaked out. But yeah, I really hope that there is some value added here in the game soon. Because there needs to be. You know? There needs to be a way for them to keep us playing, right? To keep us, and not like keep us play. Yes, they need to keep us playing and logging in and having fun. Yeah, that D worked out really well for me. But they need to keep us playing during the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for coming in and joining me on this. Check out a little later today. I'm going to be posting the Tuesday's episode of Geeking Out with Going Nerdy as premiered on the Escape Podcast on Twitch. So stay tuned for that a little later today. I do think that there's something coming this week, or at least that's my dearest of hopes. If that is, check out. You'll be waiting for that. I will leave a link. I'll create a video in the next day going over these two books. Right, I'll do one for each, a video for each. So, hope you guys are having a great day. Stay safe. Yes, wash your hands, but be nice to people. Like, I love freaking, Paul's, sign off on the Escape Podcast. He says, be nice to people, damn it, or be nice to guys. Be nice to people, right? Love your neighbor. Have fun, right? This has been Thaddeus. Thank you for joining. Check out the links in the section below. Visit the Going Nerdy swag store, where I am continually putting up new t-shirt designs. This way you can help the channel, but you also get something out of it. This has been Thaddeus. Like, subscribe, share, and as always...